Welcome to Hoboken Terminal, situated in Hudson County, New Jersey, one of the New York metropolitan area's major transportation hubs. The rail and ferry terminal buildings were constructed in 1907 by the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railroad. Looks like a route map is missing. Let's go ahead and place this missing one before you board your train. There are more tasks to complete. Remember to apply the route maps, restock the fire extinguishers, fix up the electrical cabinets, and replace the bridge plates. Follow the markers to board your train before departure. Sit down in any available seat in the indicated carriage. The Morristown line begins at Hoboken Terminal or at New York Penn Station. From Hoboken, the route passes the coach and diesel yards before entering the 1908 Bergen tunnels. The station serves over 15,000 passengers daily, making it one of the busiest stations in North America. In September 1930, Thomas Edison was at the controls of the first EMU to depart Hoboken, driving the train for the first mile of its journey. In 1942, the clock tower was taken down to reclaim the copper for the war effort. In 1973, the Beaux Arts Terminal was added to both the New Jersey Register of Historic Places and the National Register of Historic Places. Major renovation works took place between 2005 and 2009, culminating in the rebuilding of the clock tower to match the original, as well as restoring the walls and the neon-lit Lackawanna County sign. March across the Morris and Essex County suburbs and dart to the commuter town of Dover in classic electric equipment. New York awaits with the NJ Transit Morristown line, ready for bustling rail operations in train sim world. All aboard for Hoboken.
Welcome to Leipzig Hauptbahnhof, located in Leipzig, Saxony, Germany. Leipzig HBF is the central terminus in Leipzig. At 83,460 square meters, it is Europe's largest railway station. Looks like a route map is missing. Let's go ahead and place this missing one while you wait. There are more route tasks to discover. Make sure to apply missing route maps, place first aid kits, clean up paint cans and paint the gnomes. Take a seat, the train is just about to leave. Completed and opening in 1915, Leipzig HBF had become one of the world's largest railway stations with 26 platforms. By 1939, it had become one of Germany's busiest railway stations. After 1990, the station was renovated and modernized. The concourse floor was removed and 2 basement levels were dug out to create a large shopping mall. The modified station building was inaugurated on 12 November 1997. Long-distance intercity, regional and S-Bahn train services operate here. And as of 2008, Leipzig HBF handled an average of 120,000 passengers per day. Departing Leipzig HBF, you can see old abandoned roundhouses with turntables in the distance. These are what remains of the sheds, which housed locomotives, which would have taken trains in and out of the central station. Nowadays, trains that service the station don't require turntables. Go beyond the boundaries of Nahverkehr-Dresden and accelerate westbound all the way to Leipzig in Train Sim World. Drive modern ICE, regional and freight traffic along the oldest long-distance railway in Germany.
Exeter is known for its medieval history and beautiful architecture. Exeter's medieval underground passages are the only ones of their kind open to the public in Britain. Follow the markers to approach the empty route map billboards around the station and interact with them to place the route maps. Take some time to explore the station and find other tasks. Fix up other route maps, place fire extinguishers, stack hard hats and fire cannons.
Doors closing. Footbridge. Doors opening. Lift going down. Doors closing.
A portion of this route was initially designed by Isambard Kingdom Brunel as broad gauge and to utilise atmospheric power, where a differential in air pressure was used to propel the train. Atmospheric power was only in operation for 1 year between September 1847 and September 1848. The atmospheric railway was abandoned due to maintenance issues with the pipes and poor fuel economy. The railway was converted from broad gauge to standard gauge in the late 19th century, shortly after the area's consolidation into the Great Western Railway. The other major station on this route was opened in 1877, named Plymouth North Road. A major rebuild began in 1938. However, the work was delayed by the Second World War and not completed until 1962. This route is famous for its scenic seaside towns such as Dawlish and Teignmouth. The severe weather of the coastline has caused many problems along the railway. In 2014, the severe weather collapsed the Dawlish seawall, cutting off the peninsula from the network. On several occasions, delays have been caused by waves hitting trains, such as on the 29th of September 2024, when a train was hit by a wave and was rendered unable to move until it was rescued by another train. A three-phase plan has been created to bolster the coastline against the weather. The work for the first phase was completed in 2020 and the seawall was given a new foundation. This route features the British staple, Class 150 Sprinter for local coastline journeys, and the modern Class 802 to tackle the journey to Plymouth and beyond. Take on the high-speed 802 between Exeter and Plymouth, or take your time and enjoy the scenic coastline down to Paignton. Be aware of the weather and watch out for delays. There is something for everyone in along this beautiful tourist route.